Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, and today we're back playing Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved. In today's video we're going to be, well, at least the plan is we're going to go fight the Ender Dragon today. So we're going to have to gear up. We're going to have to get some gear and figure out how we're going to fight it. Let me see, do we have all the gear we need? I'm looking at it and I think we might. Oh yes. My bow. I don't know where my bow is. I've been looking for it, and I'm guessing it's gone. Only because while editing episode, whatever the episode I did the division sigil with, like it was in a hole, and I didn't claim it. Of course, that video was recorded several weeks ago. At this point, I'm just gonna check the site. I'm pretty sure it's already despawned, but we'll have to go check anyway. I really don't know what happened. It was, last time I saw it, it was still here! That's impressive. So it never despawned. A lot of the stuff didn't despawn. Wow, we actually have quite a bit of stuff still here. I guess we don't have to make a new bow. We'll get an Enderman head. That's cool. We need a skeleton skull if we want the soul binder. I know we're getting sidetracked, but yeah. Okay, so we have our bow. I didn't have to make a new one. So let's go back home and figure out what we're gonna do. As we can see, the village is still falling apart. We're not gonna fly towards it because I don't want to get sucked in. Okay, so Ender Dragon. To be honest, I'm not saying the Ender Dragon is trivial. It's not a trivial fight. It's a lengthy fight. Because this is 1.7. If I remember correctly, the Ender Dragon in this version shouldn't have the perching, the fireball thing. Just kind of flies around. So we are going to need a lot of blocks. I'm going to get a bunch of these here. Bring a bunch of blocks. Hopefully, not really going to... You know what? We're not going to use cobblestone. Because if we break it, it goes into the dev null. So we're actually going to bring... you know what, let's bring andesite. We're gonna bring andesite with us. What else do we need? We have all the rings I'd ever need. We have the the rod of the skies. That's something we're gonna be using a lot. We're using the hang glider and rod of the skies. That's what we're gonna be using to help us out here. Definitely we need the bow. Does this thing fire normal arrows? Let me see if this thing fires normal arrows. Yes, it does. Okay, so we'll carry some of those and our flint arrows as well, just because I think we should be good. What I'm going to do, though, just in case I die, we're not going to be bringing, other than the gas tiers required for the jump on here, we're not really going to run into expensive stuff. This stuff is pretty, not saying cheap, but it's pretty easy to get. Alamite sword, I'm planning on replacing, and same thing with the Alamite pickaxe here, but I'm actually going to leave this and the hammer, and we're going to take the dark steel pickaxe instead. And we're actually going to leave this bag behind. We'll keep the dev null, we might need more blocks, but this is all we're going to be taking with us. And you know what? I'm going to take some strength potions, and then some of these, and some regeneration ones. We're probably fine. I'm probably gonna... I hope I'm not gonna die. Yeah, everything should be ready to go. Once we fight this, we'll have access to the end. And we can actually set a book in the end, because it is another dimension. Remember from the last episode, we can't travel between two books in the same dimension, but we could travel between different dimensions, so we could theoretically bring our book here. We'll do that when we're kind of exploring it, but here we go. We'll go on to the end here, and we're underground. Thank goodness I did bring a pickaxe. Pretty darn good pickaxe, if I'm being honest. Oh, so we're actually on the main island, too. We're not floating in the void, which is good. Okay, so as you can see, we have draconium. So I wanna flap on top of the pedestals here. So while we're fighting the dragon, I'm gonna be taking those that strength potion. Oh, I'm probably gonna die from... Oh wait, we have regen. Drink the regen potion. I'm probably gonna die from explosive damage or Enderman. Or actually die from the Ender Dragon. I keep hearing the Enderman, but I don't know if they're going to attack or not. I just remember this fight being kind of annoying. Let me activate the night vision here. Well, turn the night vision off. I need to see where the crystals are. Ah, dang it, I should have brought the instant health potions too. It's difficult because the dragon isn't like the new dragon fight, right? This is the old dragon fight. So if you're waiting for it to perch, you're not gonna get it to. It's not gonna perch. It will dive, and if you damage it, it will stop diving. So you're basically waiting for it to dive. I've also had the dragon fight kind of end in a weird way because it glitched out and kept flying like further and further away from the island. So I was like, I couldn't win the battle. Come on down, Ender Dragon. The Ender Lilies. Come on! See what I'm saying? This is not a hard fight. It's an annoying one. This is more like... patience is your biggest foe here, because the dumb dragon just keeps flying away. Like, no wonder why people speedrun the new versions. It's because it's so trivial. Oh yeah, just wait till it perches and use beds. Yeah, of course. And then also look at this. Well, we'll look at them later, but the pedestals where the crystals are, they're not in a ring. They're scattered all over the place. And there are times where I found these pedestals like far, far away from the island, and you have to basically kind of shoot at them from a far distance, or even build out to them. The clouds. A cloud stopped that one. Come on, dragon, come on. Almost there. Like, maybe 3 more hits? 2 to 3 more hits? 1 more. There we go. There we go. Yeah, look at all that draconium. Oh, that's great. I love it. As you can see, not a difficult fight. Just an annoying one. Your biggest enemy here is probably the Enderman. I would say probably the Enderman. Oh, goodness. Okay, so this thing up here, this is the Dragon Heart, and it is an item that we need to collect. This will allow us to get some pretty powerful stuff. And here's the egg. This is the strategy I use to collect the dragon egg. People would normally say bring a piston. I don't bring a piston. You just have it teleport away, and then just put a torch underneath it. And look, you got torches on the actual pedestal. So there you go. Collect the egg. This will come in handy later. Yes, we can craft it. That is something we can do. But we can also make it into Scornful Oblivion Essence. Yeah, Scornful Oblivion to make an Oblivion frame. Not sure what Oblivion frames do. They're from bees. But we can make the sundial, which is really cool, but maybe we'll do that later. And we've finally defeated the Ender Dragon. Probably could have defeated the Ender Dragon way sooner. I just kind of want to get a lot of the stuff done before I get distracted with Draconic Evolution. It's a huge rabbit hole. So we can get Draconium, like a lot of Draconium now from the End, because it spawns all over the End Island. And there's also like, I think meteorites that spawn around the area too, that we could also get access to. We also got some yellow hearts, so if we want to make yellow heart canisters, we can, so that's nice. We also have this epic shader grab bag. Let's see what we get. We got Taken. Okay. We got 77 levels that we'll just throw into the thing here before we lose them all. We have the dragon egg that we are going to make a little pedestal for. What do we have in terms of shelving? Let's see here. Let's see what kind of shelves we have. We have some DecoCraft stuff. We also have the oak shelves from, or not really oak. You can do any kind of material here. We can do these shelves here. What are we using right now? We're using spruce or dark oak. What do we have a lot of? We have some dark oak. Let's do dark oak. There we go. So then we can put that here as kind of our trophy shelf for now. We could put our dragon egg and our dragon heart. Why is the dragon heart? That reminds me of Kingdom Hearts. That's what that reminds me of. Do we have any other trophies? I don't know if we have any other trophies. You know, for all that we've accomplished in this pack, we don't actually have a lot of trophies. And to be honest, that's a little sad. So, we can add another one here. Endstone, we're going to be collecting a lot of that. Time to grab our backpack. So we're going to be getting that. And we're going to be... Oh, we need a book. So we need to craft some linking books. So we're going to go here. And then that one will go to the end. Hop into the end. And then we're actually just going to... I think this resets every time you enter into the portal. So we're actually going to set it up. I'm going to set it up here. That will go here. And then we'll grab our linking book. Grab that. Go to the end. And we can go to the overworld. Just like that. Yeah. So we have access to the end. I think we accomplished that in like maybe 10, 20 minutes. So now we can activate night vision and start mining up draconium. Also, we have the ender lilies to worry about. Yay. Do we need endstone for anything? Endstone's probably used in some recipes, right? Chaotic sand. Dimensional singularities. Endstone bricks. Skystone. That's Mark 6 upgrades for Java. Ender electron tubes for ender farm. Various chisel options we have here. And we can duplicate it if we want. Oh yeah, we need to do some scanning. Oh, shoot. You know what we forgot to do? We forgot to scan the Ender Dragon. No. Ah, man. I forgot to scan it. Oh, we finally found our last aspect, weather. I forgot about weather. Oh, man. I'm disappointed in myself. I should have known that. It's not like the Ender Dragon gives you any special research. It just gives you a ton of attributes. We're so focused on fighting it, though, so, I mean, I guess that makes sense. But hey, we have access to draconium, and with that, we have access to a bunch of cool little devices. We also have access to Endermen, so we can get Enderman heads and stuff. We just need a skeleton head, skeleton skull, if we want to get the soul binder. I also got this stuff called Ender Amethyst. This stuff is just made for Ender Amethyst armor. That's about it. And tools. Oh, I guess it's a tool material too. Oh, look at that. Base durability, 1500 and a 1.2 handle modifier as well. Mine level cobalt. Okay. Ender Amethyst might not be completely pointless as I thought it was. Maybe that'll be our next weapon. Ender Amethyst. But we'll get all of this and still not have a desert to build in. You know, call me crazy, but I'm thinking Ender Quarry, like a quarry, but for the end. We don't void all the endstone. No, we make a drawer that has like maxed out upgrades in it. So then we have all the endstone here. Take that back. We can craft it, and it's not really used that much, so I think we're fine. Never mind. But End Quarry. We'll get all this Ender Amethyst, all this endstone, and all the draconium on this island. So we got a ton of draconium here. In order for us to really do anything with this stuff, we are going to need to get our hands on a nether star. And I kind of have a cheat for the wither. And it's kind of something we could have gotten a lot sooner than now. Yes, it requires draconium, but the little draconium we found, I think, would have been enough. The question is, what is the first thing we use our nether star on? Let me think. I need to think here. So, wither skeletons. This is the next boss we have to fight, is the wither. So, wither skeletons, and wither skulls, we could get them out of these guys. Or we could craft them out of these withering bees here. So, we could do the bee route, or we could do the normal wither skeleton route. And that's something I normally go for. Why do I have soul... Oh, did I die? Earn the achievement. Because Soul Fray is... You get Soul Fray when you die. I don't know. So that's what I have to do. The challenge at this point is actually getting those wither skeleton skulls. We need a cleaver, and a cleaver we shall get. But a cleaver, we need some stuff. We need some cobalt and ardite if we want to make an effective cleaver. Climb up here and grab this cobalt here. Right here. Really is beginning to make me think that I want the nether quarry even more so. Because first off, we can get all these nether ores, and the pigmen won't attack me. We're going to be going for a Manuelian cleaver for a couple of reasons. It's the most durable material that we have access to right now. I take that back. It might actually not be the most durable material we have access to. You know what? I need to find a nice safe place to sit while we think about this. And in fact, I'm just going to steal this place spawn right here. Yeah, you guys can just go. That is what I want. I need to get soul vials, but where's that wizard skeleton? Hey, wizard skeleton. Let's... Come on! Magnet. I keep hitting Q for some reason. Yeah, we got a skull. We got a skull. Okay, so we got one skull. We got 2 more dudes over here. I want those basalts. That means we're going to have to get soul vials because they don't get picked up by the golden lassos. So we have to get a soul vial for that. We got necrotic bones. That's good. We can make heart canisters. I need to look at what materials we have. I want high damage and high health. I could have sworn Manuelian would be the most durable thing and the strongest thing that we have, like damage-wise, but I might be completely wrong about that. Okay, so we got the skull. Put the skull in here. We need a normal skeleton. Oh, we do? Wow, man, Alright, well, soul binder it is. Let's go. Well, we may not need one. Let me see. Do we have a skeleton spawner? We do have a skeleton spawner. Okay, so we don't need the soul binder for skeletons. But we need a soul binder anyway for blizzes. Blitz and the basalts, I think they're called. Basalts? I don't know what they're called. They're that thing in the nether I was looking at before we fought the skeletons. That one. Do we need a slice and splice? Yes, we need a slice and splice as well. We need the slice and splice for the powered spawner. I need solarium. So we're going to get solarium. I'm going to get 64 solarium because we're going to need quite a bit of it. And the reason is, I mentioned we need soul vials. So these are similar to those, similar to the golden lasso, right? It's only able to pick up passive mobs. We can't pick up enemy mobs, but the soul vial can. And kind of its main purpose is for broken spawners. Because we can convert these into another type of spawner. So here's a skeleton one. We can get an enderman spawner if we want to, which we might at some point. Of course, we now technically would have access to getting the Staff of Traveling. In fact, we might just do that because we actually have access to a lot of endermen. Vibrant crystals, 10, yeah. And then we got the soul binder where we're going to have access to all of that. Yeah, so let's build the soul binder. We'll just grab it here. There we go. We got the soul binder. So we got the slice and splice. We need an axe and a pair of shears to put in here. We actually have quite a few options for shears. The one that'll probably last the longest are the dark shears, I think. Either that or the diamond shears. We'll think about it. I'm gonna go make a staff of traveling. Let's go make a staff of traveling here. That's probably a good starting point. We do need something for this. We need experience points. We could either have the experience points on us, or we could move our experience obelisk over there. I'm trying to think we want to have that, because you can output the experience points directly into the soul binder. So we need an enderman soul, which shouldn't be too difficult. Come on, pal, let's go. It's like I sacrificed that chicken, we're going to sacrifice you. It's supposed to be 10 experience points and 100,000 RF. Oh, goodness, I'm pretty sure we have that. So I'll put this in here with the vibrant crystal, and then you can use player XP. Oh, man, this thing, 500 R per tick. Are we not supplying enough? Probably not supplying enough. This is an example of us not being able to supply enough RF. Because these, I don't know, do they tell me the... 800. So we may have to upgrade these wires too. Okay, Staff of Traveling. This thing is really fun. Knowing my luck, now that I've crafted this, I'm gonna find this in a dungeon somewhere. This thing is pretty cool. It allows us to teleport, like, in a lot of places. Like, we can just look up in the sky and teleport. This does allow me to travel through walls. So I can just travel wherever I want. Of course, be careful because you can do that. But we can travel downwards. Don't have to look for my elevator. I can just go whoop down there. So let me look at the cleaver. What is the cleaver blade called? And we need to set up the smelter again if we're gonna do this. A large blade, just a large blade. So let me look at large. All right, large sword blades. Alrighty, what do we got? Ender amethyst one. 2.5, 15. Oh wow, that is a lot stronger than I was expecting. Yeah, I think that's probably the best one. Let's see how easy it is to craft though. I want to make sure before we go like, oh, it's awesome. Before we hype it up, let's see if we can even craft it. And yes, we can. We can craft it right here. So I'm gonna do a test here. I've done this in the past. I just want to know. I just want to know like how much durability are we gonna get if we do all paper except for the blade. How much durability are we getting? Still the same amount of damage. 6 free modifiers here. That's still a lot of durability. Relatively cheap to repair, and we get 6 modifiers right out of the gate. And we can increase that if we do the old gold block diamond thing here. There we go. We got 7 modifiers, and now we can add on this. Give us more beheading. So we have a beheading chance of 20%. Now our beheading chance of 30. Beheading chance of 40. 50. 60. 70. 80. 90. Can we get 100%? Diamond block. Diamond block. We have an enchanted golden apple too. We might be able to get 100%. And then we could probably add a durability modifier on. Right? Can we do 100%? And if we get the nether star, that'll be the final additive. And then we could put like a durability modifier on here. Like, man, 50% of this, we could put like an emerald on here. Like if we get another star or something. Like, beheading chance 100%. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna test this out. Let's test this out. Let's go to the nether. Come on, where is it? We need the skeletons to start spawning. First off, I'm gonna say this. The weapon, it ain't strong. This thing's pretty darn weak. Okay, that's not weak at all. That's 5.5 hearts. That kills in 1 hit. Spider being mostly made of paper. Wait, get these guys over here. Oh, the wither's never been easier. Oh man, I love it. I love it. Okay, so let me just go back home, and now we can prepare for the wither fight, or at least prepare the method of how we're gonna fight the wither. Maybe we'll do that next episode. Let's solve the wither skeleton problem first. Let's do that. We'll fight the wither next episode probably. So you say the pen is mightier than the sword. Well, the paper is more mighty than the pen. So, you know. I normally make these out of Manilian, but Ender Amethyst, like, that stuff's cheap. Like, it's not endless, though. I don't have an endless supply of Ender Amethyst. So, that, I guess, could be the balancing point for it. So, we could either do a durability modifier, or we could add moss to it. Oh, the fact that base durability is still really good, though. Like, I don't think I've ever really run out of durability with that. So, we need to solve the wither skeleton spawn problem. Because they're just going to spawn over there in the nether fortress, and it's really inconvenient. What's the best method for us to get them? Powered spawners are the solution here. Because they allow you to select whatever mob you want to spawn and slay. They are, of course, incredibly power hungry. So we need to keep that in mind. So slice and splice, you put them in there. You have to make sure you have an axe and a pair of shears. I think most things labeled as axes and most things labeled as shears should be fine. We got our Z logic controller. We need electrical steel and then vibrant crystals. Oh man, an emerald farm is probably in the works as well. Okay, and then we can grab this guy. There we go. Powered spawner. So then we grab our skeleton spawner, which would be this one. Go over to the, well, actually, no. No, we don't go over to that. we have to build the anvil. We need to build an anvil. And I don't remember how many levels this is required to do this. Let's see. 30 levels to do the conversion. So, we do 30. Put the thing in there. Grab that. And we get a skeleton spawner. There we go. So then this thing, when we activate it, it will start spawning skeletons, which I'm just going to plug in over here just to demonstrate it. It does have two modes. We have the capture mode, and then we have the spawn mode. Capture mode is if we just want it to, you know, if I put a soul vial in here, then it will, you know, capture the soul. So we don't have like a skeleton running around. We can just spawn it in. Yeah, so we can have him here, and we can just like knock him out, and we can get another skeleton skull if we ever need one. Well, we can put this into the nether. Funny thing about skeleton spawners in the nether is, well, they don't spawn the regular skeleton. Let me see. Let me go to the nether. Let's go to the nether. They will spawn wither skeletons here. So we're gonna do that. This thing should have some power here. Let's just have it power the spawner here. And let it do its thing. As you can see, we have our whole army of wither skeletons to fight now. And let me deactivate this before we die. And as you can see, we got our 3 wither skeleton skulls. So if we set one of these powered skeleton spawners up in the nether, we'll get a bunch of wither skeletons. Mostly wither skeletons. It will occasionally spawn a regular skeleton here, but that's absolutely fine. More skeleton stuff, the better. Like, it's great. We could power it directly off of base power, but that's probably going to take up a lot of power. So I could probably just set up a power solution in the nether itself. I'll have to think about it. We do have a storage problem. I know we're shifting gears really quickly here. I'm probably going to end the video like here because we made some progress. We've gone to the end. We got a solution to our wither skeleton problem. That's really cool. Wasn't really expecting us to even get a solution today. Like, you know, I thought we were just going to fight the Ender Dragon, but we got some other stuff as well. So, but once we get the nether stars, there's going to be some cool little gadgets we're going to have access to. Some will make traversing the world a little bit easier. Others will just generally make our lives better. We have enough drawers for heads. So if we got all the heads, we can just put them in here, I guess. That sounds really disturbing out of context. Skeleton, then wither skeleton, then zombie, and then creeper. And then that one up there can be an Enderman head. Which, let me see. Let me see about getting myself one. I don't know if the cleaver works, if the beheading on the cleaver works on Enderman. It might, because it doesn't work on the Hellhounds. And the Hellhounds have a head, so... Okay, it does. Okay, it does seem to have an effect on the Enderman heads. Okay, so, yeah, we'll put Enderman heads as well in the drawer here. There we go. So we have Enderman heads as well. I think that is a good place to end the video. Before we do that, though, I want to open up some of these loot bags here and see what we get. I see we got some diamonds, we got some emeralds here. It's a ton of potions. Yeah, we got some gold, lots of gold here. Even more emeralds, and I just threw a potion on the ground. And even more diamonds. And some knowledge fragments, that's good. Oh, we got the earth ring, that's cool. Okay, so we have all the elemental rings. That means nothing. We have a bunch of armor. Armor that we will have to disenchant and figure out what we're going to do. So, yeah, we'll end the video right here. Let me know what you thought about it in the comment section down below. And as always, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time.